All right, welcome back, boys. Today we're going to do the Namekian God path. To find this, you want to go to Namek and go through the cave. I'm going to show a little clip of how to get in there. You want to shoot a blast at it, get in there. I'm going to do all the paths, remember. We're doing all the paths for every single race. So we are going to do the Dragon Essence one as well. But for now, this is the God path. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, the locations, how to find the Dragon Balls, how to do every step of the quest, and then a tip on how you can get players to help you with the ritual at the end. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out, brothers. See you in a little bit. Oh my, I'm sensing a lot of evil energy in this area. If I recall correctly, Legend says the god Namek protected these sacred lands. Could you be a nice Namekian to deal with this corruption? I think about 50 soldiers and 20 elites should do. Maybe this evil energy I'm sensing is myself. When was the last time I shouted again? Alright. Now that sounds like a lot, but if you get super margin coming over here, you should be able to take care of it and not too much problem. Tell you what the problem is though. Me getting out of this cave.
If you want to get rid of these quickly, honestly, it's just the super margin coming over here. Charge it up to full. Getting your max power, obviously. Load that shit. Look at that. I can't even remember what we on, boys. What were we on, chat? Like 13, 14, 15? I don't know. Ooh. But, whatever we were on, we just killed them mad fast. They're kind of weak though.
Making soldiers done. I feel like these are going to be a little bit more tricky because it's only 20 of them. We'll see if the same method works. If not, at least it's only 20, but let's give it a crack. Alright, quest complete, so now we go back to that guy. Get back to you when I'm back over there. Speak to this ancient never again, never say never. Thank you. Seems clear now that corruption reminded me of something. What was it again? Oh yes, Gambler. I remember that young lad. Oh, it's such a shame he's not responsible for this corruption. I believe he's after the god Namekian legend himself. A shame it must be taken out. Would you be kind so far to do that for me? I like the kind of body to do such thing anymore. Part 3, boys. I got those entities out there. Oh my god, I'm good. Alright, future me here, so I'm gonna be real. That shit was really hard. I didn't know really how to do raid bosses as a key build. Now, I learned the cheese strat. You just kind of want to get a stun move like Light Pulse or Psychic Right Throw, stun them, and keep spamming Super Spirit Bomb. Unfortunately, you can't really get them in combo locks like you can as a melee. So if you're a key build without cheesing them, it is super hard. Now, I'll be the first to say I'm not the best at PvPing or even PvEing at this game. But it is going to be really, really difficult if you just want to like try and kill them in like a lore accurate way without abusing ultimates as a key build. So I'm just going to skip to when I did that and fast forward how I did that. And that was a saving grace because also you have to wait an hour each time. And that is just long. And come on, boys, we all just want a path, you know what I mean? So here I find the first Dragon Ball. Now I'm going to explain it as I find one of them in a moment so I can show you the best way, but you basically just want to go all the way around the edges of the map and in the middle with the radar out. Obviously, try and stay as low to the ground as you can because it's only a 1200 stud detection, so the closer you are to the ground, the more kind of surface area of the ground you can see without having to fly directly over it, if that makes sense, on the radar. Obviously, there is a bit of luck required. Now, as you're going to see me doing, I'm going to fast forward most of this, but you want to keep server hopping. If it helps, keep a note in your phone of each server you've done so you don't keep visiting the same one. And you should get them, you know, and you could be lucky and do it in half an hour, it could be 2 hours, especially because obviously each ball has an equal chance. But when you found 6 out of 7 balls, you know, there's only been a 1 out of 7 chance that you get the ball you need, on top of the fact that people might have already taken that one, on top of the fact that you join a server with it's still on a cooldown, or you just find the ones you already have. So it could definitely be a ball ache, but if you stick with it, you definitely will do it. I hate Dragon Ball hunting, and I got it done in a couple hours. This is probably the most tedious part of the path. I am going to show you kind of how I do it right here in a moment. But yeah, it can be a bit of a ball ache, and that's just unfortunately how it goes. But keep going at it, keep hopping from server to server, and you'll get there. Hee, I'm glad the corruption has ceased, but I still can't seem to fully remember the legend. Go find out. Oh, wait. Okay, go find our Dragon Balls, place them in an H statue and summon Piranha. Perhaps he'll be able to provide us with some insight, yes. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this on super speed for you, because finding the Dragon Balls on Namekian absolutely aids. It's like finding a barrel of monkeys in a big fucking barrel, because they've got so much verticality, so you can't just fly around the bottom. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I've done that. I'm gonna find one way with you. The best way is just stay fairly low to the ground, because it's obviously based off the amount of studs you are away from it. So the closer you are to the ground, the further away from it you go. Ooh, well, that was very lucky. I mean, that wasn't the best one to show you, because it was just very easy. Oh. What is it? 2-star. Okay, well, that was good. But yeah, you just essentially want to stay close to the ground, fly all the way around the edges of the map and then the middle of the map. Anyway, I'll get back to you when it's done. Okay, I'm just going to come back again. I'm getting extremely lucky. It isn't not normally this easy to get them. Every single time, the first place I've gone to for the first 3 balls, basically found it. But it is usually way more difficult than it is. I don't know what's happening. But I told you what to do, and it does work. And it's obviously working with me very well. But yeah, just want to find the one that I need. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yeah! What a pull, boys! Oh. They're sick! Right, statue time, baby. We found him, finally. That took me way too long to find that sick Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna lie. Holy moly. Sorry, bro, it's somewhere. Ooh. Look at that, there you go. How do I bottom here, chat? This is definitely it, right? Karunga set shit? Yes. Heyo, cutscene! Karunga altar. Long ago, during the ancient times of Namek, there was a great war that swept across the planet, much like the Great Drought. It threatened all extinction to life. However, the stakes were higher than what was conceived. It was not just the planet that was at stake, but rather the entire galaxy. Corruption from a source unknown cannibalized the Namekian people. Black smoke slowly turned the peaceful race into a greedy, evil race. Some say the Dragon Balls were responsible for the creation of such a violent pandemic, but the only speculation. Regardless, there was one individual who was especially affected. Quickly, this corrupted Namek laid waste to a beautiful planet, destroying everything and anyone in its path. Many of the warrior clan tried to defeat such a monster, but all of them failed in the end. He gained many names: the Dark Elder, Destroyer of Namek, King of Corruption. Eventually, his mind chose those titles over his own birth name. Records of who he originally was became lost during the what? Huh? During the Desperate. Okay, they don't even link, right? Am I crazy? They don't even link. Alright, well, desperate and clinging to hope, the remaining Namekians, untouched by the vile hand of his black smoke, gathered the Dragon Balls and wished to erase the corruption. Suddenly it was beyond the dragon's power, and instead they were given an alternative, the ability to create the strongest Namekian warrior, the God Namekian. With ease, the God Namekian eliminated the corruption spread across the planet. One by one, corrupted Namekians fell to his unmatched strength. He became a beacon of light in the heart of darkness. When it came time to face the Dark Elder, the battle ended as quickly as it began. Within mere minutes, the God Namekian swiftly... Okay. Peace prospered across the planet once again. Life began to return to normal. The God Namekian, however, chose a different path. With his grand power, he believed he has a source of danger rather than a source of protection. As such, he chose to exile himself forever. Some say he died peacefully off-world, others suggest he died. She died? For centuries, the Namekian people have prospered, surviving the great drought and the horror freezer inflicted upon them. However, with the god Namekian and records of his creation being long since destroyed, corruption waits to return once more, to once again reign over not just Namek, but the entire galaxy. Heyo! Alright, now give me my other 2 wishes. Oh, I see. 5 warriors poured their strength into one Namekian. Yes, I think I remember now. Well, I believe wishing for abilities to create such power would be a grievous misuse of the Dragon Balls. Oh, gather allies and have them pour their spirits into you. Spirit lend, as you might call it. I don't believe only Namekians are required for this kind of ritual. Right. Okay. So now I need 5 Donnies. Oh. Okay, let me see. Right. Spirit lend. Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone do it now! 3, 2, 1, go. Go on, Kingshak, they're all doing it! Yeah, boy. I don't know why I'm making it so short, actually.
I can't pass this.
I ran out of it. I need to master it.
Consider how
I'm
long
going to
this
show
fight's
the
gonna
form
last.
now in a
We'll
fight
do
with my
it
friend. For
times
context, he's level
3.
900 and he's using Super Saiyan 3 Kaioken times 20. And this just shows how broken the path forms are. One proper attack and he's completely finished. Remember, he's level 900 as well. So I've fully mastered the form. I'm going to show a full showcase now. Fully mastered, not perfected yet, but mastered. And I'm going to show you the God's Own Grenade, which is a technique you get for this form. Naughty. Yes, boys. All right, let's get it. So I got God's Own Grenade. I'm going to show you what it does. This form just looks so clean. So God's Own, oh my goodness. God's Own Grenade is basically a stun like Light Pulse, but obviously it's not going to be using Ki. So I'll wait for him to shoot that. Look, and even, actually, that was actually a perfect example because I actually wanted to be hit there. Because even if you get hit, whereas Light Pulse would then count out and not hit, if you have God's Own Grenade, it tracks even after you've been hit. Another, like, Light Pulse, Psychic Rock Throw, either of those would just be finished, right? Like, you just would have wasted the attack. But this is literally going to track. And it hits for, I don't know if it hits for, but I'm trying not to melee here because I'm just kind of trying to show you how, if you want to be a little cheese strat, brother. To be fair, Broly kind of... Broly's an absolute move demon. He's a move merchant, bro. So you can just stun him and then stun him again and then hit him like right, I'll show you. I'll do like a Super Spirit Bomb type thing. So that's what we'll do. Alright, so I had to kill him another 2 times because that guy for some reason kept wanting to do it again. Like, brother, I'm doing it for a video. You can only do the quest once. Anyway, we finally left. I'm just trying to show what you can do. You can do this in a raid easily and solo a raid. I'll just lock onto him now. So you can just cheese him like this. I mean, you could put Light Pulse and Psychic Rock if you really wanted to smash it, but look, you can just charge up Light Pulse or Flashbot for my skills. Stun him like that. Literally stun him a second time. And then charge up a Super Spirit Bomb. And then that would have killed him, but he's got probably has 3 stages. But look, that's just killed 2 of the stages. And then the thing is as well, I just did that for the sake of extra damage, but I'm just gonna reset now because I don't know if I was going to go. But you could have just saved one. That's what's great, because flash stun moves have a long cooldown, and they use key, but obviously the technique doesn't use key. So it's just like an additional. That means you only have to have, instead of Psychic Rock Throw and Light Pulse or Flash Bolt, you can just have one of them plus God's Own Grenade. So I think it's very good, especially for key abuses if you want to cheese, but also obviously very good for melee. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. That was the Namekian God path. I'll be doing the Dragon Essence path as well for Namekians, as well as every other path in the game. Anyway, stay tuned. Please subscribe for more. I'm very new to creating, but I want to smash it all for you boys. So if you could subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And I want to keep growing. And I'm growing on the gym. Just hit 375 pounds on the bench the other day. So growing in every way. Anyway, peace and love, my boys.